and bruises, bumps 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 and bruises. Bumps and bruises, 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 bumps and bruises.
Yeah, shout out the priest in the chat. Bumps and bruises, we like the fuses. Grab a seat and hear what the news is. Don't confuse us, you know the name. We the best and the brightest in this podcast game. Derek Marcos and Drizzen with the hot takes and recaps. Hit us in the chat, we welcome all feedback. Turn it up, cause we giving them hell. We the best in the business, now ring the bell.
Bumps and bruises, 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 bumps and bruises. Bumps and bruises, 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 bumps and bruises.
What?
Man, we're live.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, he wanted to say, hey, welcome everybody to another episode of the Bumps and Bruises podcast. We're joined this week by the three-man team of Derek, Shane, a.k.a. Drizzen, and Marcos. We're here to debate what? Oh, yeah. He's saying that Shane has the dumbest hot take of this week, talking about that Gable versus Rey Mysterio was better than. No. We can't say that on there. We can't. Okay. He's just my little guy here wants to let you know that 10 out of 10 times Penta Laredo Kid out wrestles both of those guys. But you know, I translated. It's okay, little Bray. Are you okay, little fiend? Okay. Anyway, he's gonna just watch. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us for another weekly episode of this wrestling podcast. So, how's everybody been?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm all right. You know, I'm just chilling here with little Bray, little fiend. You know, I'm rocking the Ulafala. You know, representing the native country of Samoa, which I'm not from. But, you know, shout out to the new WWE NXT rookie, Zilla Fatu. You know, great merch. When, you know, this is a little bit big on me, but I love it. It's still a nice shirt, you know. But, yeah, so, Shane, elaborate on your bogus point. Like, stop. Sorry.
I didn't take anything away.
He's just going to look away.
He's going to look away. Okay. I didn't take anything away from the Penta match. I just said that arguably the Gable Mysterio match could be match of the year.
Okay, that's a lot of arguing, but I want to say the best match that we've had all year on Raw was the Laredo Kid Penta, and not to be outdone by his brother, Ray Fenix, put together a nice match. Even though it felt like they haven't wrestled in a while, those two guys, it was still a good Monday Night Raw. But let's rewind. Let's go back to last Wednesday, AEW Dynamite, where it was teased that your boys, the formerly known as New Day, the now amazing, apparently married to each other couple of Kofi and Austin Creed, because they share a last name the way it's written. The rumor mill is saying that they're gonna be the mystery partners of one Swerve Servilius Strickland. Just giving people new names here. What are your thoughts on that? Let's get that out the way as I stroke Fiend's little locks.
So, having Kofi and Austin.
And get in the frame. You're kind of like off to the side.
I don't know what happened.
You should probably move your chair over. There you go.
Right there.
You leaned over in the auto tracks at one point, so maybe it went too far.
I guess because it's not. There we go.
Okay.
Good. Cool. All right. So, I mean, I think it would be amazing. It would employ me to watch more AEW. So they get a new view every week. All right.
They're fighting hard. They got to get that one view. I'm sure AEW will be fine without us watching. I'm gonna watch, and I'm actually gonna attend the AEW show this week because they are in Baltimore.
Well, see, I attended one recently, and it was Collision. I didn't know that it was Sunday.
The main event of AEW.
Exactly, the main event. Exactly,
the main event of AEW.
I was like, oh,
what?
Well, it's cool.
What?
Yeah.
So I'm excited, man. I'm not gonna lie. If that pops out and that happens, it's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't unicorns no more, so I don't think it's gonna be no hip swiveling. You know what I'm saying? Skipping, no pancakes. You know what I'm saying? They might throw egg.
You can have pancakes without unicorns.
Nah, they'll throw egg Benedicts. Keep it in the breakfast family. Yeah.
Waffles. Wouldn't waffles be way easier?
Push it all the way up.
That'll be too much. That's like low hanging fruit if they throw waffles. But hey, you know what?
French toast. It's harder to make.
I would laugh.
It's like if they just
a serious version of
be like rock the new day,
known as the new day,
rockin' day.
That's
rockin' day.
What if he debuts with this giant hat?
With the hat?
Yeah.
I mean, that's him. I don't think anybody in creative give him that. They gave
no.
Xavier that hat, or excuse me, Austin.
Known as,
I just hope he doesn't debut with the conscientious creed. The Apollo Creed gimmick. That'll be too much. No.
Nah.
But anyway, so you guys are cool with that storyline? How is that something you're cool with?
Them coming back and being in a 3-man group, I don't know. But it being Swerve, I'm here for. You know what I'm saying?
Is it more of just the wrestling industry of like keep everybody in the sandbox? Like, let's be honest. AEW does not get a flack for this, but they are definitely following the 90s rules of like black people fight black people. Mexicans fight each other. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
wouldn't they be going up against an entirely white team?
Who?
Swerve and Kofi Creed.
Kofi Creed?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you like.
Yeah, but it's like the fact that they're together. Like, I mean, like what? And I 100% believe that their next opponent after that is gonna be
the Hurt Business, Young Bucks.
We hurt people. You said it.
I could see them actually ended up expanding that stable to include them.
Why? That's even worse.
I agree, but I could see it happening.
It's like you're not beating the allegations any further. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
I wholeheartly agree, but I have a sinking feeling that that could happen, and I dislike it.
But it's like, like at least WWE has a whole federation for it. They call it AAA, which existed for probably just as long as WWE did, or maybe longer. But it's like, come on, man. Like, what?
I missed the jump that you were making. I was like, wait.
No, I'm saying, like, at least when Mexicans face each other in WWE now, it's because they're in AAA. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, man, like, give us something different. Like, have them come out and challenge FTR. You know what I mean? Have them challenge the Young Bucks. Why does it have to be these guys?
I think they're saving, which I don't know how you could save it much more than All in London, but I think they're saving with a build for formerly known as the New Day and Young Bucks.
You like the hairstyle that I made of my little guy?
He's doing hair.
The pineapple.
You know?
It's good. It's
But
good.
He said, set him up a chair, Derek. He gonna get to work.
Bumps and bruises, but I really hope, like, I think creative freedom it's just AEW, particularly their booking style, is what's hot now. And it makes me like, somebody like a Hall of Famer like Adam Edge Copeland is out here just meandering on the roster. Like yes, I love that him and Edge and Christian are there, but they're like, that was something they should have did it.
Did you
Kept
say
it moving?
Him, Edge, and Christian, all three of them.
Yeah. like ENC coming back, or CNC now because it's Cope and Christian.
Music Factory?
Yeah. Like, I like that they come back, but it's like, what do you do with them now? Like do you give Adam Copeland like a title shot? Do they branch off? What do they do? Like,
I mean,
like
I to have fun.
I get it, but it's like, you have these people. Like, does it mean that Kofi and Xavier are not going to have singles titles? Does it mean that they're only going to be a tag team? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know them personally to like answer that question. Or maybe this is what they want in their career. You know what I mean? Like weren't we talking about Ricochet? How he's the greatest thing since sliced bread again? Like, at least the internet was, and now I don't even know what Ricochet is doing right now.
Being bald.
Well, that was one of those gimmicks that is like, how is that insulting? Like, oh, he's just a guy that has a haircut. Like, so what? Nobody makes fun of John Moxley because he cuts his hair?
Yeah, you had an entire group of white people with with bald heads, and one of those seems a lot worse than the other.
Yeah, and it's like, it is what it is. But that's my AEW corner. I'm excited. I if I was a betting man, I would bet that they were gonna appear in All In and Wembley.
That's my thought.
I think it, like, yes, it's a good storyline short term, but they're gonna probably win the 6-man tag, and then it's like, how long are they gonna be doing that? Right? Like that's for the the 6-man tag titles. So yeah. Like if they, like, let's say if it was the other way around, let's say the Young Bucks showed up in WWE and then WWE has a 6-man title, and then Cody's like, oh, I'm going to need somebody to help me. Like, do you want the Young Bucks to be in a 6-man title picture, or do you want them to be tagged in the tag scene immediately? Like, I would have them jump whoever's a tag team champion right now, but that's just me. Like, I guess my question is to those in the comments, to you guys, is, am I justified in my fear, or am I just pessimist or a pessimist?
What do y'all think out there in the comments?
Well, while that, if anybody says anything, what do you guys think? Is this a warranted fear, Derek? Or is it like I'm thinking too far ahead?
I mean, you might be thinking slightly too far ahead. I still feel like, I mean, they can come in, it can be, what I'm saying, a tag team situation, and I can always switch. You know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to, or should I have a third option of like, man, I just want them on TV again? Is that where we're at right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
all right. What about you, Shane? What do you think? Am I too pessimistic? Am I a realist?
Like me,
I mean, I agree with a lot of it, but I'm not a big the 6-man tag title fan. Like, I'm not a big fan of that anyway. Like,
yeah,
it seems overkill. I don't want that match every week. I want that as, a pay-per-view one-off. I want that as, it's the culmination of this faction has, a tag team and a singles wrestler. Now we're going to pay it off with this other faction that they've been warring against.
Like the Elite, right? Like the Elite was a natural fit when they were going against Death Triangle, which was Pac and the Lucha Bros.
Like, that was a great fit for that.
Yeah, but it's like a put together. Then it's like, oh, okay, cool. So now now are they gonna come out and do the swerve dance with him? Like, he's not
doing the swerve dance anymore. Since he started beefing and lost his music.
Oh, really? He lost his music?
His swerve when I ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost that. He got
legal real life happened, or was
he had a falling out with the producer and he can't use it anymore.
Wow. That's why.
Or he either can't use it or has elected not to, so that guy doesn't get paid. One of the two. Rand would probably be able to tell us.
Okay. Well, that's real life. I thought it was just, storyline, let's wait. That sucks. Damn, they waited a long time for that because it's been like rocking for 3 years.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And like arguably some of the best. Doesn't have to be the best, mind you, Marcos. Arguably one of the best entrance songs. Lil Bray, settle down.
All right. He's cool.
Yeah, arguably some of the best entrance music that's out there over the last 3 years. And to have that gone is just crazy.
Yeah, it's that sucks. It's like, it's apples to oranges, but it's like if all of a sudden halfway through the Yeet movement, if they found out like, oh, we didn't get clearance for that. And then Jey Uso comes out and just like, it's Usi. It's juicy. It's big Usi juicy.
Like, didn't somebody try to copyright claim Yeet, or did they try to do it?
No, I think when he was using it as promo. And then I don't think Yeet is in the song. I think he just does it. So he could have gotten away with it.
I'll try and find it. I think either WWE tried to copyright Yeet or somebody had it and tried to stop it. They were like, no, that's just
I know that came from YouTube, from like young YouTubers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know it was a colloquialism for culturally some city, and then it was a thing. But
so there's an independent pro wrestler, Casey Huffman, had filed for a trademark of Yeet in 2021, and it briefly forced Jey Uso to remove the catchphrase and remove all merchandise with Yeet. Because that
might have happened for a couple hours.
So it was about 2 weeks. They took the Yeet shirts off the shop, like 2 shows. He didn't say Yeet, and then everything was back. I think they settled.
Okay.
Hey, they cut him a check.
Yeah, that's all it is. You got to cut him a check. It's like I think
Everyone
it's like, hey man,
WWE tried to copyright it, but another wrestler already had it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you pay to play, baby. Like, like I'm almost certain if Hogan somehow lost his right, maybe he lost it in a poker game to like, I'm a real American. I'm sure they would have been like, we need those t-shirts out there. So, Hulkamania, we got to do this. So did you see the wildest rumor, speaking of All In? And it's on like a wrestling version of The Onion. It was like major debut in AEW All In, Ryback being brought back to the raucous crowd in England. So be prepared to be hearing "Feed Me More" as he blows away his competition. And it's like, all right, like for a second, and then I clicked. I was like, "Oh, okay, this is the rage bait, like pro wrestling rumor site." It was funny.
That man was hot for a minute.
Who?
In his mind, he thought he had a whole career. He was hot maybe for like 6 months,
and then he started speaking.
You said back
right back. Started speaking. He started wrestling longer matches, and then you're like. Anyway, so SmackDown. SmackDown occurred on Friday.
All right, so y'all got to talk to me because I didn't get to see SmackDown.
SmackDown, they opened up with Chelsea Green, and she cut was probably the best promo I've ever seen her cut for sure, and probably the best women's promo in like a couple years, where of course what's his name, the GM Nick Aldis came out and was like, I gotta strip you of the belt. And then she cut
he was hesitant about it. He didn't just say, give me the belt, you suck. He was like, I'm so sorry I have to do this.
And she basically like cut a promo talking about like she fought and clawed her way to this, and it wasn't her fault that she got hurt, not even defending a match and all that. And it was like a fire promo. Like I really hope that they captured that for
Unreal.
For Unreal, because I feel like you can't sour that unless when she's cutting the promo, you have like Triple H or somebody going in the back, like you know, like if you don't get on camera hugging her and be like, "Girl, you deserve everything," like you know, because she has a shiner, and she said that it feels a lot worse than it looks.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they did what everybody in the internet was doing. It was like, "Yo, you got 30 days until your next match. You know, find out if you can wrestle with a mask," which I'm almost certain they did, or else she would have
done it before.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was, but I don't know if that was legit. I know Rhea did it.
Rhea did it. She's done it. Cody did it.
Yeah. And it's like, just let it happen. And it was probably one of the greatest things that I've seen in a minute. Are you guys peeping? Little Bray over here just sitting on my.
Oh, I can see it on the Instagram side. Yes.
He's like just chilling.
Yeah, you can't see him in the main screen. You can see him in the side screen.
Yeah, he's having fun, taking in. But yeah, that was a very passionate way to open up SmackDown, and it continued. And then of course they had the Natural Forces or Disaster, Nia and Legend. They had them
Irresistible Forces.
Irresistible. Sorry, I was thinking of
what?
The natural disasters, which was earthquake and typhoon.
Yeah, you went back to when you were 7 years old.
Yeah, but they came out, and I like how WWE is playing up the fact like Nia was like, I have very long history of breaking people's faces, so you better give me what I want. And then I thought WWE was going to do something stupid and have Chelsea get physical, but no. What happened was who made the save? Was it it was Tiffy, who came out awkwardly without her belt. And then the announcers came out and said, you know, the IC champion came out to make the save because she has beef with them. And it kind of set up a one-on-one match between, I think it was Nia versus Tiffy that I think main evented the show. And it kind of like set up the show, or like at least they had a match.
Tiffy went against JC Jane.
So we got some mix-ups. So
Tiffy came for the save. Tiffy came for the save, but somehow she was booked in a match versus not JC Jane. It was one of her tag team partners.
No, I thought it was the other one because she dropped the belt.
Yeah, Tiffy lost the belt to JC Jane.
She lost the U.S. title.
Oh,
that's the title she had.
Yeah, so you're right. You're right. And I'm looking at it here. So, and then of course we had. So I don't know if you guys noticed in the last few weeks, ever since CM Punk has gone to SmackDown, with the exception of the main event, which is Roman and you know all those people, Raw has flipped. They're like pushing the young talent into major spots, with being anchored by Roman at the the bloodline in the main event.
Yep.
And then SmackDown is veteran heavy and letting the stars do their thing, because Kevin Owens and CM Punk are killing it. And then Randy Orton and Cody have been like just beating the crap out of each other.
So can I say one thing though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I the only one who finds it funny that Roman really did send CM Punk back to NXT? He was like, I'm gonna beat you, then I'm gonna send you down to NXT so you can get them primed up and ready so I can run through them too.
I mean, Roman cuts promos probably knowing a little bit about what's coming in the future. You know what I mean? Like, Like, I doubt
That's
it.
diabolical if you cut that and he can't say anything back.
Yeah, because it's like, God damn it, he already saw
He already knows. He knows that I'm going to NXT. That's some shit.
like, but what did you think? You know, to round out the Chelsea Green segment, what did you think of what's it called? Gunther coming out and talking shit about Chelsea, and then out of nowhere, Matt Cardona coming out and like, I'm gonna go get my ass whipped in your name. Like, I love that Chelsea was like, hey, just go to the back. She was like, chill. Like, but I don't know if it was more like chill, like, let's not get in trouble, more like, you're about to tap to this man, which he did. He tapped immediately. But they confirmed a couple things. I know they hinted at it, but they confirmed that, you know, of course, they're a real life couple and that, you know, they're putting him into the situation. But is this more of Gunther not having anything to do and just trying to make him mega heel? Because Chelsea cut him. She cut him. She roasted him. She was like, unlike you after SummerSlam, I'm a champion. You don't got anything. So she legit. So what is your thoughts? Are you still on the I hate Gunther train?
No, that never ends. But I think Gunther can take some else though. I feel like he could have lost to Cardona.
But why?
Why not?
So Cardona could go back and lose to like Ray Phoenix?
Why not?
I get it.
Ray Phoenix, didn't he go to Mexico and won a whole title?
Yeah. But I also feel like Cardona
Mysterio got a whole title in another promotion, and he been taking L's.
I also feel like
Dominic Mysterio is like Oprah.
Like, I don't know, man. I feel like him losing.
You get L. Take him off. That's all it
is. Like I feel like I don't care about Cardona losing because him and Chelsea understand like, yo, there's got to be winners and they got to be losers. But him tapping so quickly with no immediate storyline was kind of weird.
I mean, no, it's not. Is it? Think about how fast Gunther tapped to Jay.
The sleeper hold is the most dominant move in wrestling.
There was no storyline with it. I mean, they built off of it later. You know, the chance came, but you know.
Well, and it was, you know, the Gunther interrupting Aldis forcing the action and him wrestling in street clothes. Because that set up more of the, you know, everybody else does this and you say, okay, we're going to have a match. You tell me I can't even go change and I have to like immediately just jump in and wrestle in street clothes. How stupid are you?
Yeah. And
instead of that whole angle, if it'll go anywhere, who knows? Because they've already paid that off essentially.
So, yeah. So what do you think about what happened? Like, so we had a couple title changes on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. Do you we talked to nauseum last week that WWE does not have a tag team, and I think they made the first viable step to that. They gave a team that's bred to be a tag team their entire lives the tag team belts. What was your thoughts of the MFT, the new 2.0 with Haku as their manager with the walking stick or the ass whipping stick that he carries? What do you think about that? Like, do you think was it too soon or was it just right? Because I don't know where R-Truth and Priest were going, except they didn't have another storyline to keep them.
I think a bigger question is where do they go now?
Well, they have an established tag team. That means that, you know, the tag teams that are there, like Fraxium, could actually feud with them, and whenever this guy's tag team partner comes back, which I think they're coming back very soon, the UK guys, the guy that's been tagging with Miz, you have legitimate tag teams there.
Kit Wilson.
Yes, Kit Wilson, and I forgot his tag team partner. But Pretty Deadly, they're legit. And then you could kind of have like another face tag team come up from NXT. because they're going to a third hour, so I think they're gonna push the tag team belts.
Elton Prince.
The tag team division is dead.
The tag team division is dead. They got rid of everyone that
was doing something as a tag team.
I think, and I think Elton Prince is still like a long ways out from returning.
I felt like it's been more than a year and a half.
What was his injury?
It was spinal or something like that, like a back injury.
He had to have a backiotomy.
It's spinal.
It's spinal.
So I also think, while you research that, I also think that JC Jane beating Tiffany makes a lot of sense. She needs a belt. She has a faction. Her faction has tag team.
Sucks.
I don't think they suck. I think they just need to incorporate their feud. I think at a certain point, I think where we're gonna see the irresistible force is gonna be Tiffy turning on Chelsea whenever Chelsea is gonna wrestle again, and then I think that'll be a good title feud.
Okay, so we got 4 people in the comments. For them 4 people that are in here, what do y'all think about this tag team that he's talking about? I want to know y'all thoughts. So put it in the comments so I can put it on the screen. we can hear about it. Because I'm not feeling them.
You're not feeling them?
I feel like I liked them better when they were in NXT. Right now, I'm not feeling them. They're definitely hurting a lot of people in their matches, so that part's not really cool because you're messing up storylines.
Who did they hurt?
Rhea, Chelsea, Brie.
The Rhea thing was a fluke.
Was the Chelsea thing a fluke?
Well, that is just an errant punch. But Rhea, what do you think? That's her knee. That's her knee giving out.
Now, do I think that they're like deliberately doing this? No, but.
So, if that's the same boat, then why is Nia still being used? She literally.
Well, if that's the case, then why is Seth still being used?
Who?
Seth.
I mean, you're going down the slippery slope of.
Am I?
Of who's being used.
I'm not feeling them on the main roster. I loved them in NXT. They were great, and the leader has she's outlived every faction she's been in.
But think about it. She was the last. JC Jane was like the fringe girl in a faction, and then she became the tag team in a faction, and then she became the leader. Like, yo, that's legit progression in your wrestling career.
That's just all the better people than her got let go.
I think you
loved her in NXT. Love the whole.
I think JC Jane can
great.
I think JC Jane is actually really good. She's really good in between the ropes. Like
right now,
and the fact that she beat all the allegations when she won the NXT belt, they were like, "Oh, the first person she's gonna wrestle," and she held that belt for damn near a year.
Yeah,
that's great. It's also
putting on great matches, and I don't think anything has changed. I think they it's just the amount of women that are there. I think.
What are your thoughts?
I think they deserve to be where they're at. I think they've earned it. They showed it in NXT, and I think wrestling for as much people want to give it shit who don't know the business. Injuries happen.
Facts.
It's not non-contact as much as it is non-contact, and shit's gonna happen.
These are facts.
So I don't think any of them can be categorized as sloppy. I don't think any of them can be categorized as not careful.
It was an errant hit. It wasn't like okay, like just because Nia is in the back of my head, Nia could have easily pulled back that punch. Everybody here saw it. She did not pull back at all. Like you, even at home,
said it.
Yeah, and it was just like, what do you think she was gonna do? You thought that it's not like Borat, when Borat leans forward his dance and you lean back with him. It was like she was not expecting to be hit as hard as she was, and she just wailed on her. That is different. I think what we saw with Chelsea was miscommunication on both their part, because the person getting hit is in on it, like the person, it's not like a leg drop. When somebody hits you with a leg drop, you just waiting there. But it's like, she caught an elbow to the face, dog. She knew the elbow was coming. It was a miscommunication, and you can't blame a whole faction for that.
Did I blame the whole faction for Chelsea getting hurt?
No, you said get him out of there.
That's what we heard. That's all we heard.
You said get him out of there.
Fire him. Fuck it. They fire everybody else? Sure, why not?
Who did they fire in the women's division?
They fire everyone the fuck else. What do you mean? Who else? It don't matter about the women's division or not. They fire
Kyrie Sane.
Release them. Fuck it.
Yeah, I
got you, Kyrie Sane.
There we go. That's my
Kyrie Sane's contract was up.
She was in a full storyline.
I would have gave you
her storyline.
Yeah, but her contract was up. They didn't renew her. She didn't get released.
Storyline.
It's up there. They said they didn't renew her. She didn't get cut.
No, she got cut.
She was
and the people are like,
her people who got released.
Her full release, like she didn't clear the full release until July.
Anywho's,
all I know is there's several other people that should be released before them. I don't think anybody should be released, but they're young. I would hedge my bets on them than any older women on the roster, because in 2 years, you're not going to have Becky. In 2 years, you're not going to have Charlotte. And
fire Rhea, fire all of them. Liv, let her go too. Raquel.
Everybody.
Fire them all.
Okay, and then what happened? Who's going to wrestle? Just Oba? Just Oba tussling.
Just Oba.
Just Oba tussling with himself.
He just
like I don't get it. Fire them all.
It's gonna be 2 hours. 2-hour show. And folks will eat it up. Go ahead. Yep. Sounds good. Matter of fact, bring back Brock. Y'all all love him. Bring him back. Y'all probably love Goldberg too. 30-minute classic. Go ahead. 15-minute classic. My fault. Maybe 5.5.
I was getting ready to say, what are we going double digits?
But anyway, I apologize for our leaders here just meltdown.
You kept
for all the roster.
Kept throwing
it's like, oh,
he's like, look, I talked to Nia Jax about her hair, so leave her alone.
No, he's like, you know what? I could book SmackDown. I could book SmackDown under Derek's vision. He wants Nia Jax or Lash Legend as the champ, and the other one as the U.S. champ, and she wants both of them to be the women's tag champ. And he wants Carmelo and Trick to either be the U.S. champ or the world champ, and then they all just randomly just fight Oba, and that's it.
So I like black people. That's what you're.
No, I'm just saying,
yes,
you only show interest. You don't want. Oh, he wants Cody matches.
Who do I not show interest in? I love Cody. Y'all all think I hate Cody Rhodes.
Because
if Cody today
sucks. We got people in here.
If let's say there's
wrong. Prove me wrong.
So let's say Cody and Trick Williams have a tournament. The championship belt is up for grabs. The belt got dropped. It's up for grabs. It's a tournament final. Whoever pins the champion. I swear to God that if Cody wins, you would just rip your monitor off your table.
Because prove me wrong. Cody Rhodes, he's won how many championships now? 3. If you want to count the tag team title, we can say 4. And hell, at least that one.
How many championships has Roman Reigns won?
In the press conference.
Punk.
But tell me this. Cody Rhodes is champion is boring.
Okay.
Roman Reigns is champion, at least as the tribal chief, is fucking entertaining. Does he need to be champion all the time? No, he does not.
What about CM Punk?
CM Punk, he ain't got to be champion.
Okay. So if who should be the champion on SmackDown today?
I was cool with Sammy.
with Sammy.
Build Sammy a storyline. Why is he here? Why did you give it to him? Why? Why did they make him champion? Yes, if I was to build a WWE match, that shit would be way more entertaining than what the fuck it is now.
Okay, so let me ask you this: so do you think Trick Williams is ready to be the champion today, right now?
No, not whatchamacallit. No. Just because I like all the black people don't mean I want all of them.
No, I'm saying you have a very skewed. Like you like people like you like people that
I like people that look like me. Yes.
No, you like people that you could do their hair. It's not even look like you because
crazy work.
Like,
so you realize back in the day, I like Liv. I still like Liv.
Okay.
Now, should Liv go back to her old music? Yes. I'm tired of this womanizer song that she did. I hate that shit.
I'm tired of her doing run-ins in high heels. I'm waiting for her ankle to snap. That's all I'm waiting for.
Listen,
like pencil, like this is crazy. You're running into a ring and assaulting somebody, and these heels like could break at any time. Again, I'm not a woman. I don't know what these heels are constructed by, but you know, dog, like everybody else wears shoes that I've never seen Stephanie Vaquer come out and like platform boots try to beat somebody down. But Liv comes out in the tiniest dressing. But yeah, go ahead, continue the music. That's a thing that we're trying to push it. That's part of her character.
Okay, but my whole thing is what I was saying about Liv is, what was it, back 2021 before she won her first title, bro? I was rooting for her.
You know what I'm saying? Was Jeff Hardy light?
Sure.
With the blue tongue?
When she won the Money in the Bank, cashed in that same night.
When she was the domestic partner of Rhea Ripley.
Listen.
Bro, that's what I like.
I like underdogs.
That was a good tag team.
At the end of the day, I like underdogs. My favorite wrestler was Kofi Kingston.
Okay.
The underdog of
if Kofi Kingston would have not lost the title the way he did, and would have had a flat championship, would you have acknowledged that
his title reign sucked? Yes.
I'm saying you take Brock Lesnar out of it. I thought it was an interesting title reign.
If Kofi Kingston's title reign was like Cody Rhodes' title reign, yes, I would talk about it.
But also, you gotta think about that. Cody had nobody to face.
Whose fault is that?
Booking.
Is it my fault?
No, but it's booking.
Whose fault is that then?
Like, bro, literally, we got the same 3 matches
and fired and not getting their contracts renewed. Or you don't want to let people fight for the title whether they win or lose.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let's rewind. Cody versus your boy. Cody versus your boy.
Who's Mr.
my boy? Mr. MLW, Mr. The Truth, Mr. Help me out, Shane. The guy that we always like. That he's like, man, they should have let him rock. That he was in the feud with Sammy, that he lost to Sammy in his final match at WWE.
Who lost to Sammy in their
Karrion Kross?
Karrion Kross.
Okay.
Would you go Cody, Karrion Kross for the belt? Would you go to WrestleMania for that?
I went to WrestleMania these last 2 years. Yeah, I would go.
He's like, it depends on where I'm sitting.
Like if that ended Sunday, is that a match you're like, hell yeah?
It depends on the build.
I mean, that's really it. The best,
I don't know, because
like this, the best WrestleMania I've been to out of the 4 I've been to, I've only been to 4.
Okay.
The best one I've been to was Philly.
Yeah, Philly was amazing.
The build was great. What they did after sucked with that championship.
Well, you can arguably say,
well, we can target one person for all of that.
Who?
Dwayne Johnson.
He was active in that whole storyline until when it ended Monday night. When it ended, he gave him that note. You was there. I was there. We was front row.
I was not.
He ruined it. That wasn't scripted. He went out and broke kayfabe
You
and
right.
went, I really do love you. Here's a note. Slip it in your pocket. Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Like,
but I'm saying though, like
shit was
literally
stupid.
that whole build-up, Rock's part was finished after Bloodline Rules.
But it wasn't.
If Rock
because
never
then he went.
Back, yeah, if Rock never came back, that has nothing to do with Cody's reign.
That's what tarnished it.
Rock coming back tarnished Cody's reign.
Yes, because that's where we got the whole Travis Scott shit.
So the only reason Cody Reigns' first reign sucked is because of the Rock.
I think it's a large portion of it.
A large portion, one person is a large portion for this man who held the title for a year.
Yes, because they were still working that storyline for 9 months of it. They were banking on that. The Rock said, hey, this is how I see it going. TKO, Triple H, whoever said,
so
no, that's not
so
what
hold on.
do.
So you're saying AJ Styles, Logan Paul, AJ Styles again, Solo, and Kevin Owens twice in 2024 were bad stories?
It was not entertaining. His title reign as a whole, that whole 365 days of him holding the title was not that entertaining.
All right, read that list again.
The list was AJ Styles in France. It was Logan Paul at the King in the Ring. It was AJ Styles again at Clash at the Castle. Solo, Kevin Owens twice. Kevin Owens as face and Kevin Owens as heels after jumping him.
You know which one was the
Cody's
best
reign?
match out of all that? You know which one was the best match out of all that?
AJ and France.
Was the Kevin Owens at Royal Rumble,
which was a good match, a ladder match.
But that was after the fact. That was in 2025.
Did I say all his match sucked?
No, but
I said his reign was not entertaining.
Okay, so what
you have good matches, and
how do you like? Okay. Let's rewind. Let's unpack what is entertaining of a reign. Who has had an entertaining reign without
I'm
Roman?
just gonna lean into it here because the problem
without Roman there, who's had
Cody's
a good reign
with that list that you just read is none of them are black. So Derek is like, this reign sucks.
I hate you.
No. I really want to know. Like, who is the measuring stick of a reign for you? Not Roman, because Roman literally, there was parts of it. The storyline he was in was amazing, but his reign after year 2, it was like, okay. It was more about when he's gonna lose it instead of like, yo, this reign is awesome.
Yeah. But the reign was still good because they kept building up all these people going, is this win? Is this win? I can't see him losing to LA Knight, but LA Knight's got so much momentum.
So many different people. Sami Zayn turned on him. Oh, Sammy's about to fight for the title. Is this who?
I knew he wasn't gonna win it. Like that was just like, man.
Listen, we knew Sammy wasn't gonna win when he won.
Right?
But look at the champion. You think how much of that? How much of that?
He wanted her to win, but she did.
How much of that was Cody being like, "Fuck it, let's do it," versus if they would have gone to the tribal chief and be like, you got your goddamn mind.
I think a lot of those matches with
why do only some stars get to choose their fate and other stars don't?
I think
because
if you look
at company is invested in.
Yeah, look at the totality. Excuse me. Look at the entire reign. Look at the people that Cody has faced. A lot of them are his friends, like legitimate friends.
So it's nepotism.
It's not nepotism. Because if you want to talk about nepotism, how many times did the bloodline face each other when Roman Reigns was heel?
He only faced 2 people. It was only
Jacob, Solo.
As heel, he faced Jacob for the title.
But how many of his title reigns were people in his faction or people that he was cool with?
Name them.
Okay, we can go through every single title. I'm removing.
As heel is what you just said.
Okay. Hold on. Roman Reigns title defenses, title reign. Okay.
Right, Kevin in the chat hit it on the head. You can't blame Bronny for the nepotism. Somebody else is cutting that check, and Bronny's just like, "Hey, I can't help it."
And nepotism is different. Your nepotism, the way nepotism that is recognized is somebody off the street. Like if Ray was like, "Yo," when Dom came in and Ray and him won the belts, that's nepotism.
That was nepotism, like a.
But I'm talking
Dom
about like people that been there
anything.
for 10 years, finally getting title shots after, you know what I mean? Like after them sitting in the back and catering for so long. Like, you know what I mean? Like the fact that we didn't get 19 RKO, 19 Randy Orton matches during his reign is crazy.
Tell me this real quick.
Yeah.
Was Cody Rhodes' first title reign the title we all three of us on this podcast watched him win back in 2023?
Mm-hmm.
No, 2024. Sorry. Back in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Till he lost it to John Cena.
Correct.
How was that title reign for you? Was it entertaining?
I think there was parts that are entertaining and parts that most of it was serviceable.
Most of it was serviceable, but
correct.
Parts were entertaining. So I mean,
just like every title reign, do I? How many times did I like when Drew faced Roman Reigns, knowing that he was going to lose? Did I like when every single hero, when Roman like doubled up on Daniel Bryan and Edge? Like
we knew Roman wasn't dropping the belt,
but it was like at a certain point that it's like yo, when you win, when you win to the point that it's like it's exhausting, it does not become entertaining. The parts of the overall story were amazing. Everything has their ebbs and bounds. Like, you know what I mean?
It's true.
Like if we didn't get the Sammy Uso, if we didn't get the natural entertaining parts of the bloodline, that shit would have been the NWO.
Yeah.
By the numbers. If it wasn't the people showing who they are while working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, think about that. If all the funny moments that people talk back to, if Roman Reigns was just like, acknowledge me, and then people getting dropped and all this stuff and him doing that, but not him having the bravado, the fact that we saw as fans that he cracked in the middle of a serious promo, talking to his family, the fact that like, let's call it for what it is the charisma of certain individuals. And if you put the individuals around him, like last night when Roman, the whole segment was Solo, if Solo was not so entertaining as hot as he is right now, that entire segment would have fell flat. Like, think about it. Jacob Fatu's is back there like he's angry for no reason. You don't know why he's angry. You don't know why he's beefing with the Usos. You know what I mean? And then I don't care what you say. Roman was a heel last night.
Yes.
His cadence, saying that he's pissed off, like overnight he's a heel. Because he wasn't like this before. 2 weeks ago, he was like, I just want my family back. You know what I mean?
It was a stark contrast to what it had been.
Like with no judgment. And it's like, I feel like they've lost the sauce with him. I don't think they know where they're going with him. I do not want to see Jacob Fatu turn on him, but I feel like that's what's going to happen.
But we all figured that was going to happen. Jacob didn't want to be in the bloodline.
But then he fell in line.
But I think with the current story, it's a matter of time before the entire bloodline turns on him, and that's what's going to...
And I'm here for it. But Shane, let me ask you that same question, though, real quick, before we get too deep into Roman. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that reign that we... I hate you.
I guess, hold on. Before we... I don't want us
Hang on, let him ask his question.
Hold on. I don't want us to lose the narrative. Once he answers, I want you to tell me what taking Roman Reigns out, because 4 years is 4 years.
Yeah, for sure.
Who is an entertaining title reign for you? Think about that while he.
Let me.
What is the bar? Because if you're like, meh,
all right, what's the question?
Expected more, and you don't
Same thing I asked him. Same thing I asked Marcos.
So the Cody reign. The problem with the Cody reign is it started here. It started as hot as it could be because that build was one of the best builds we've seen for anything in decades.
Listen, we got Cody crybabies out of that, man.
And hold on. And arguably, if it wasn't for Cody, I think the Roman experiment would have failed.
Because if you didn't have the Roman experiment had already succeeded. No.
I think they would have not stuck the landing because there was nobody hot like him that could have done it.
I think they could have done it.
But they made him hot.
They could have done it with Seth.
I don't think so. I think the only other person would have been Sammy, but Sammy got hit by the meteor that it was Cody.
So I think it could have been Sammy or Seth, and I think going Seth, they would have paid off the whole Shield thing earlier. It would have, and instead of him being, I'm your Shield, Cody, he would have been like, if you're sending me out, you have to send me out on my Shield, like you have to kill me type thing, and they would have built it that way. But that reign started as hot as it could ever be. It kept like that initially. It kept like that initially because they had that momentum, because they did the, Rock with the Cena turn. It was still incredibly hot. Like they could have parlayed that further, but the Rock take the ball and go home killed that conjunctive storyline. The reign itself, you can't just look at like, okay, he fought these people, which we had amazing moments from that reign because we got the whole AJ Styles phenomenal in France, which was amazing. The camera bouncing up and down. You don't get that without
which also started
big name from a title.
Which also started the Yeet. That was
the Yeet movement with the Royal Rumble.
No, that was arguably in France when he came out and the shit was shaking. They were like, "Wait a minute, we can." It started in that same pay-per-view.
Yeah, completely. And everything that they were doing with Sammy, Sammy has been that. He was still that underdog back then. So I think you can't just look at his title reign was underwhelming. I think the title reign was underwhelming because the payoff at the end when he dropped the title was fumbled so badly.
And he tried to work through it. He was like, cool, we're going to make this Cena me? All right.
It doesn't have to be like every play isn't, an 80-yard touchdown. You can grind it out. But when they went to grind that out, using the football analogy, they got to the 10-yard line, and then the next play, which was this whole Cena thing, they fumbled it. And that's what, to me, makes that title reign seem lackluster because you don't have that culmination of the entire story that says, this is where we peak. He dropped the belt. Yes, his reign in that, like, get the belt, lose the belt. If you just look at that, but that was leading to the Cena thing, and that was supposed to lead to The Rock, Roman, all of this stuff.
I argue that if Cena would have turned heel, not his last year, we would have had an amazing year of Cena being heel, and then he would have turned like right before the year's end or at Royal Rumble, and then be like, you know what, this is my last year, and then you would have had the nostalgia run. The fact that they had a turn left so quickly because they were running out of dates was what soured the whole thing. I think they had a story to tell, and they just ran out of time because everything correlated at the same time. I think if they would have gone to Cena the year prior, like, hey, bro, how about you come back and be our heel? So if we don't have The Rock, you'll be The Rock's representative. And then when you start being a face and you're like, I kind of respect Cody, The Rock will turn on you and then go off to Hollywood, and that wouldn't matter because, Cody would have defeated you by then, and then you guys would have ended up being buddies and you would have had your nostalgic match. You know what I mean? Then you would have been able to run the greatest hits. But I don't know. But go ahead.
All right. Derek's been putting in the research.
I don't know if he's been putting in the research or just not paying attention to us. One of those two.
I was listening.
All right, so then go ahead. Answer my question.
Rey Mysterio.
Which run? When Eddie died?
No. What do you mean? He's only been WWE champion once. I thought we were talking about that title. Is that not the title we were talking about?
When was Ray champion? When Eddie died? That was the only major where he was the champion.
He was champion in what, like 2011?
When
did Eddie die? Eddie died in like.
I could pull up the Rey Mysterio.
The Rey Mysterio original championship. He's had it three times.
Rey Mysterio won the WWE title in 2011.
Okay.
In Virginia.
Who? In 2011, when he beat The Miz on Monday Night Raw?
I can't remember who he fought. Who did he fight?
Are you talking about when he won it?
Oh yeah, he did beat The Miz. Yeah.
When he won the tournament and then Cena came out and said, "I'm the champion."
Did Cena come out and say he was the champion? I don't think he said he was the champion.
Okay. You're gonna have to. So tell me, what about this reign you enjoyed?
It was Rey Mysterio's first time holding the title.
No, it was not. It was 2006.
His first time holding the WWE title. He's only had one WWE.
Well, if you want to split hairs, the WWE title is the combined belt, the heavyweight, and the previous title. That's what made up the WWE title.
And it was universal, or it was undisputed, and then it became the WWE title when it was changed from the undisputed title to the spinner title when John Cena won it, and he changed it. And then after The Rock won it, then it switched to the logo.
This was a one-day reign,
and it had the side plates for the first time. And then after Brock Lesnar won that one,
hold on. You do realize that 2011 title match was when he lost to John Cena at the end of the night.
Yeah, I just wanted to piss you off.
I'm like, no, like, you weren't pissing me off. I was just like, maybe you're confused. I'm not confused. Which title reign are you talking about?
So no, that was me joking.
Okay.
Because to me it was funny. But yeah, that is when he won in the beginning of the show, and at the end of the show, John Cena came back and he did have to fight John Cena for the title, and he lost. My brother hated that. Like, my brother was a big Rey Mysterio fan.
So we're back at square one. Who is an entertaining title reign for you?
Honestly,
like, what do you measure besides, I'm just bored with Cody?
No, I mean, like I said, his reign was boring. It's okay. It's okay.
But then whose reign is entertaining? I'm trying to figure that out.
Can I talk? Yeah, okay? I know I don't talk that much. I know this is new for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I go with John Cena has a few that are entertaining, a few that are like full on entertaining. But honestly, I go with Orton 2013, his 8th title reign.
You talking about Killer Orton?
Was that Killer Orton? I think.
Ball fade Orton?
Yeah.
Okay. What was entertaining about it? Because it involved Cody Rhodes and his family quite heavily that year.
I never said I hated Cody. Like, why does that shit not seep the fuck in?
He defended the title against Randy Randy Orton defended the title against him, but it was all squashes. We knew that they weren't going to win.
But listen, hear me out. I never said I didn't like Cody. I like Cody. I've met Cody.
So my question is, what makes you hate Cody so much?
I will end this podcast. What time is it? Look, we almost at the 90-minute mark anyway. Don't you gotta go, Shane or Marcos? You gotta go. It's past your
Marcos, you missed it before you got here. He was like, "Where is Shane? Where is he? He's late." I'm like, "You're looking at me. You're talking to me right now."
Who's the other one?
You see, if I would be talking to Rand and be like, "Where's Rand? Where's Rand?" You know, I would be racist, but you know,
racist.
Yeah, but hey.
technically, y'all are the same. Y'all are different. Y'all are different.
Yeah, because I'm wildly different looking than Shane, and you still confuse it.
Listen,
we don't even
my
talk
brain,
the same way.
Listen, I didn't say y'all talk the same way. I know that my brain probably just says the person's name that I'm looking at. That's really the fuck it.
Maybe
let's keep it a buck.
Maybe your brain is also saying I don't like Cody Rhodes' reign because you just don't want to come to terms that you don't like Cody Raheem Rhodes.
See, but that's the thing. I do like Cody Rhodes.
You don't like his half Cuban side. If he was fully Caucasian, would you like him then?
Boring. He was bored. That's all. That's the only thing. It's the only bad part.
I know his reign didn't compare to Gunther's, but that's another story for a different day.
Go to hell. How about that? Talk about people I don't like. I don't like Gunther.
I don't know why. If we hang out with and Gunther pulled up, would you tell him to his face you don't like him?
On my mama.
Why?
What has he done to you personally?
I don't like him. What he got to do to me?
He don't got to do nothing.
Exist.
You don't like his character, or you don't like him as an individual?
He said, hang on now.
I don't like his character.
Do you like Tyrese Halliburton?
I don't like his character.
Who, me?
Him as a person has nothing to do with me.
As a person, yeah, I like Tyrese Halliburton is entertaining. He gets it. He knows that it is a job. Did I like what he did in the Garden? No. Would it have been felt better if, like, you know, if he would have, because he missed that 3-pointer after he did that. Now, if they would have gone and lost in overtime, no, he did not.
That was the shot straight up in the air, dropped right back into the hoop.
Yeah,
it bounced off the back.
He did like that, like if he hit it, swish. Like, come on, man, that's a backboard drop, dog. Like, come on,
shot counts, points of points.
Nah, man, and like if the Knicks would have won like that game with the OG tipping, if it would have been like a bounce 3 that just went up and just went. That would have been stupid. I would have been like, all right, we don't need to highlight that. Like, but it was a tip-in. But anyway, you know, at least you'll be happy, you know, you'll sit with an action figure, you'll feel like a 12-year-old kid when Oba wins the belt.
Who?
When Oba wins the belt.
Oh.
Maybe the WWE will make you happy, and then somehow Oba will just come out, cut a promo, and then hit Cody in the face with a bat and put him on the shelf for 2 years so you could be happy. You muted yourself. Okay. Well, then again, thank you everybody for joining us on another episode of Bumps and Bruises Pod.
My mom called. I had to answer my mom. Come on now.
Okay. Was she calling in to say, yeah, my son really does not like Cody? I don't know why he lied.
No,
she's like, Mom, I gotta go.
She called in to say, damn, I hate that nigga Gunther too.
Oh, like y'all so fickle. Y'all, when Nick Aldis came back, y'all were like, "Oh, I prayed for times like this." And then Nick Aldis came back, y'all were like, "Why is this man wrestling?"
No, I was excited.
I was excited for all this big time.
I just got an Aldis action figure and got it signed.
So
I like Aldis.
What? I mean, arguably, Aldis had the biggest match thanks to who? Shane.
Cody Rhodes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, is that who it was? I thought it was the fact that he wanted to beat up on Gunther, but I mean, it's not Gunther's. He's not the reason.
No. I'm saying the biggest match in Nick Aldis' career.
Oh, you think so? You think that was the 100%. Biggest match in his career?
Yeah.
Okay. Name somebody else. Name who he won the NWA belt from.
One match in WWE
Cody Rhodes
is bigger than his whole.
Did he win it from Cody Rhodes?
No.
Or did Cody win it off him?
Cody won it off him. We're talking about All In. The first All In. That was by far Nick Aldis' biggest match in his wrestling career.
Mm-hmm. And it still is.
Yeah, Cody defeated. I got thrown for a minute because Cody defeated Nick, and I was like, "Wait, what's that, Cody?"
You remember they had the match together. But anywho's, that's neither here nor there. How was your Monday Night Raw?
Monday Night Raw was great. Mm-hmm. I like seeing people that, you know, on Netflix that I know. Yeah. I like how but I could tell you when something like I'll be honest, there's certain people that suck. Like, you know what I mean? Like Rey Mysterio should have not had the Monday Night Raw main event match. That could have, like, I would have
put on a fantastic match.
It was a good match
for no reason. What did he do to get the title shot other than like, hey man?
I mean,
I let you run amok in AAA, and I'm the GM, so all good.
I mean, wouldn't they just handing out U.S. title shots to every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Well, and it's also kind of the culmination of the entire Chad Gable thing, where he went to make fun of the luchadors with El Grande Americano, came to respect everything that they did, and wanted to face the greatest luchador, and that's Rey.
I get it, but
Dom. Okay.
Like it should have been done.
Depends if you ask Dom or not.
It should have been done. I think him beating Dom cleanly.
If it was a match for chicken nuggets,
I think that it's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
Chicken
things.
The longer chicken meat. Yes, my bad.
That's the long chicken. No long chicken. But no, I just think it came out of nowhere. That should have been a pay-per-view match. Hell, give it to us on Sunday night main event.
Speaking of that, y'all, are we going, Shane? Sunday night?
Wait,
are y'all going?
We're gonna be in Atlanta.
What? I don't even know what we're talking about.
I said, are we going to Sunday night main event?
Yeah, you guys are gonna be in Dragon Con.
I didn't know it was there.
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
That's a solid. We'll see.
I mean, we got a match, so I guess I gotta go. Because that's the only reason I watch wrestling now, right?
That's what I hear.
I mean,
for just him and Gunther.
Let me ask you this: if Oba would have been not on the who you watch on Raw besides, because the trouble, I think honestly right now the lamest storyline is Roman. Like I think
last night proved that that's wrong. Last night shifted the entire thing. All the people that were like, "Oh, Bloodline, NWO 2.0."
No,
like,
I'm not saying Bloodline. I'm saying Roman's participation. Now, if this leads to an alliance that leads to LA Knight winning the belt, yes. But it's just like it's like drama within the family. Like Solo said a couple weeks ago, like, man, ain't nobody trying to be part of this dysfunctional family.
Yeah, but that's why it's a storyline. You say that just like in the movies when they pan down and you see a gun and you're like, oh, that gun's gonna come in later. That's what they're doing.
Like I can't make, outside of the specifically Solo, I can't make heads or tails of where this is going, and not in a good way. Not like I'm excited. It's like Jacob yesterday. Don't know what they're doing with his character. He went from like being mad last week of like, yo, how dare you try to not listen to the tribal chief or like not consult him before running your quote unquote play. And then to him being like, how dare them get black Ulafalas? Like,
he was mad. He was mad as hell.
Like what are they doing? And then next week, like it's not gonna be about Solo. It's gonna be like, yo, why didn't you help me? That's what I think next Monday is gonna be.
Because they told him to sit down.
And I think we're gonna see if they do it right. My fantasy book is they bring back Royce Keys, and now that Jacob has seen Solo flip and do his own thing, I think we're going to see him do it, and that's going to lead to Jay and Jimmy eventually turning again, and it's going to be the true end of the bloodline, and hopefully it leads to taking down Roman, because that's how the bloodline needs to end. I've been saying that for 4 years.
Like him winning the belt?
It doesn't have to be belt. He needs to beat Roman to say the bloodline is dead.
Okay. Because
we can still be family, we can still do whatever, but this faction is dead.
It's a weird collision course, because I think the only reason Oba is facing Braun is because they don't want to put him and Reigns in the same ring.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have an awkward waiting, which means that Roman is not going to lose until they're ready to put Oba in the title picture. But then if he
Oba
does
can take the title off of anybody, though.
But why would he not take it off of Roman?
Because he doesn't need to.
I don't know. He's the biggest fish out there. That's the biggest splash for me. And then you have, which means it kind of ties up the belt. Because that means that whoever Roman faces, he's not going to lose the belt. Because then what? Oba's going to come in and be like, hey, thanks, brother.
So I
go ahead and take that from you.
Roman's the biggest fish. At that same time, if Oba's first reign is taking down the penultimate, then he doesn't have anything else like outside of title reign, where if they save the Roman match, he can win the belt from somebody else. LA Knight can get it. LA Knight can defend for a while, and then finally Oba can be like, you know what? I'm cashing it in, and LA Knight can be like, shit.
Only have it for 7 days.
Maybe, but whenever they do it, you could put, because Oba's that tweener, he can be either way. And then LA Knight, face or heel, you can have him be like, oh shit, like I gotta go against Oba. Like, how do I pull this off? And he doesn't. Oba wins.
Like here's the thing. I don't understand LA Knight's Solo Sikoa's pairing. Because if you drill down and do a fast cut of all the times LA Knight lost, it was because of Solo. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's like me, like if Shane kept sending Derek to punch me, and then Derek is like, nah, man, screw Shane. I'm not gonna forgive the fact that you were the hand that kept beating me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's F both of y'all. Like,
I'm a pacifist.
Anyway. It's like, it doesn't, like, for a storyline, it doesn't make sense. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I think it still makes sense.
I knew Solo was not joining the bloodline because he could easily, next week when he pops up and cuts his promo, he's gonna be like, I said you could deliver me to Roman. I didn't say y'all. I didn't say yeah.
The whole thing was he had to join the bloodline.
And he said he was going to deliver him. Even the announcer
said you had to come back to the bloodline. If you watch the segment again,
and if you listen to Michael Cole says he has to join the bloodline.
Yeah. See, Michael Cole said something right.
They said, we'll deliver him to Roman, and then Michael Cole is like, if he loses this match, he has to rejoin the bloodline.
So now we got in, like, how are they going to explain that? He's going to be like, I lied. That's it.
He said, I have my.
Yeah. That's a really easy thing for them to do that they don't do often enough. Oh, you lost the match with a stipulation. I didn't sign a contract. Y'all just said it. Bump that.
I mean, it is a verbal contract.
So, I know.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
In a court of law.
So so moving back.
Court of law is going to be like, you have to love your family. Okay, judge, I love them.
Like, so what is Paul Heyman doing in the storyline? What does he bring?
He doesn't. That's why he's not in it.
So here's the thing. So this is what it is.
I'm not. I'm talking about for the Oba storyline.
Okay, so this is what it is. See, so he's trying to get Oba as a new client, right? Because he ain't got no clients.
You think that's what he wants?
If he ain't got no clients, he can't work. You know what I'm saying? He don't want Braun Breaker, but he'll take it, if that's the only thing that's available. You feel me? But also he doesn't want to be the next person to get hurt out of the division because, somebody's due to be injured. You saw how old girl hit her head on the thing, right?
Oh, smack the shit out of Maxine's head. And they started using the dong in the memes.
It's like watching, you remember the movie The Ring when we was younger? Well, I was a baby. Y'all were young.
Like the girl that climbs out of the TV?
Yeah, you got 7 days. And he don't want to be there for 7 days because we know what's going to happen at the end of that 7 days.
He's going to die?
He's going to pull a hernia, be injured.
I don't know. I like the fact, but I have a strange feeling that I think Bronson Reed is going to come back and cost Oba the match.
Oh, he posted another Instagram tweet.
He looks good.
That he looks huge. like jacked.
Don't worry, we talk. I gotta hit the gym next time we're at a PLE.
Is that what y'all? Because y'all got to look alike.
Yeah,
can't be out here looking like before and after.
Yeah, like that's what.
Like that picture you had with Corey.
What?
Yeah, the picture you brought in Corey.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
No.
Derek, you remember it, right?
I'm low key confused, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, like okay.
I'm gonna go find it for
you.
I'm gonna go find it.
But it's like, hey,
you have a baby bat.
Hey, because New York, baby, Fanatics Fest.
Okay.
That's what we're here.
When was that PLE?
That was San Diego.
San Diego, November.
I got to go back through our chats and find out when that was.
But yeah, I am curious. I want to be watching. I'm probably gonna watch SmackDown Live this weekend, just because I wanna see where this man. But they're in a weird situation that TV has to be good because they don't have a PLE for a minute. I don't think CM Punk is gonna defend. I might be wrong. I don't know if he's gonna defend as Sunday night main event.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it'll be a disservice to Kevin Owens. Like, yeah, I feel like, come on, man. You win a major match at a big four, and the next time you get your title shot is at a glorified house show.
Hey, got to get in where you fit in. Where you gonna be at? He gonna fight at Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Win and get cashed in on?
Yeah.
Got to protect his neck.
That's where you do it. Do you think that we're gonna have a surprise winner of Money in the Bank, and are we gonna have a new champion? And if so, which show is gonna have a new champion by the end of that night?
You think it'll be Sammy? You think Sammy will win the Money in the Bank cash in?
I think honestly,
you have no faith in Sammy.
Not no faith in Sammy. I think if Bronson Reed comes back,
that's where I see it.
Bronson Reed just comes back from injury after he popped his little arm, and now he gonna be champion.
Yes,
that's how Money in the Bank is always.
I think he has a shot at winning Money in the Bank. Not that
Royal Rumble.
See, so he can win Money in the Bank, and then the Miz will challenge him for his briefcase, and then the Miz will be Money in the Bank champion.
That sounds like it could definitely happen.
It could. I've seen it happen before.
Not with the Miz.
I just think
with the Miz, he did it.
I think it's gonna. I think the novelty of Money in the Bank is that you could have that sporadic champion versus somebody that's storyline.
You think he win or you think he lose? Because it's been a little while since we've lost.
What, Money in the Bank?
Somebody, yeah, it's been a little while.
Didn't they?
You remember back in the day, like they was like win, and then they started losing. And you got
Well, wasn't John Cena the last one that won it? Or like won?
No, John Cena got the title because of what.
No, there was the last couple men were faced, which they cashed in on a pay-per-view, and it's like, that's stupid. Why are you going to announce when you want to face this person? I think CM Punk was one of them. No, it was Seth. Seth won. Incorrect. Yes. He won
So I'm saying, you think it's time for somebody to lose with the briefcase?
No.
You don't think so?
I think it's a time like honestly, the times that recently it's to correct injuries where people get hurt and then they're like, all right, they're back. Let's give them a reason for us to think about it again. But it's the typical lull period of wrestling. Mm-hmm. Money in the Bank, I think, is going to be a novelty, and it's just going to bring up more questions and more possibilities. But I'm actually
thankfully All In's going to fix all that.
Hey, I'll see you wearing your AEW t-shirt next week. I'm looking forward to that. No, or the week after, rather.
I mean, they released a shirt. I'm going to get it.
2 weeks. No, 3 weeks.
He's saying if new merch drop, he on it.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
It's the 30th.
30th? Aren't you guys going to be in Atlanta already?
The week after.
Oh, man.
So pay-per-view on the 30th. The wife and I leave on the 31st to head down there. Get in on the 1st. I imagine that if the debut happens, that they'll probably be on the show on Wednesday, and then he'd be at Dragon Con Thursday or Friday. Is my guess.
Well, there you go.
That is a guess. I have not talked to him.
But, I think you guys you said last time there was a fan question. Do you guys have a wrestling question that you guys want to ask?
Yeah, what you got, Shane?
I got nothing. I'm trying to find this photo.
Okay.
We haven't done a fan question in so long. We need one. We need a fan question.
All right. So then I think.
What do you think?
I think this is the perfect stopping point of today's episode.
No, you don't want to go for 5 more minutes?
No.
Nope.
Nope. So thank you, everybody, for joining us for another episode of Bumps and Bruises podcast. I'm Marcos, aka the Sunset Kid. That's Derek. That's I was about to say the top of Shane's head, but now he's back.
Wow.
And we'll see you next week, y'all.
Bumps and bruises, we like the fuses. Grab a seat and hear what the news is. Don't confuse us, you know the name. We the best and the brightest in this podcast game. Derek Marcos is drizzling with the hot takes and recaps. Hit us in the chat, we welcome all feedback. Turn it up, cause we giving them hell. We the best in the business, now ring the bell.